Hello, welcome to my channel. This is my Dare to Win save with Blackburn Rovers, currently in the Premiership. This is our second season in the Premier. Since you were with us, we started off with a win at Man United, which was an awesome result, I thought. We then lost 3-2 at Brighton, and it's gone a bit pear-shaped since then, really. We came back with a 1-0 win at Tottenham. I wouldn't say we were any better than them, but we got the goal, so that's all that matters. Yeah, we matched them and got the goal. Leicester, they played us off park. They really did. How we got back to 1-1 in the 90th minute, I'll never know, but we did. We went away in the Carabao Cup. I had a slight sort of inkling that we could win a cup this season, and I thought maybe the Carabao Cup would be the one. That was dashed straight away because we lost 2-0 away at Sheffield United. We didn't turn up. We weren't in the game. You can see by the ratings, half the players didn't want to know. So that was that. Good 1-1 draw at Chelsea. Okay, we took the lead. They squandered so many chances you wouldn't believe it, but ended up 1-1. Then we beat Middlesbrough 1-0. So for the Premier, we're hanging in there. We're on 7th place. We've got a difficult couple of games coming up. We've got Man City at home and then Liverpool away, and that's going to look a little bit different after those, isn't it, unless we turn up and start playing well. So transfer window's just slammed shut. God, it's probably the most active last day transfer window I've ever had. Okay, I absolutely hate minimum fee release clauses. Devastated my team, or tried to. It just went so mad, it really did. These are the ones here. I let Mamani go. He was the goalkeeper. He's gone out on loan. Francisco Anderson, I didn't want to lose, but he wanted to go. I had an 11 million offer come in for him, so I thought, well, you know, he'd become unsettled if I hadn't let him go, so off he went. And then bang, minimum fee release clause, and my best player was gone. Just like that. Boosh to VFL Wolfsburg. And then I let this guy go. So they made an offer for him. He was a youth player. He was touch and go whether he's ever going to be good enough for us. They come in with a bit of money. I managed to barter him up a bit. But yeah, he's gone. So that unleashed a load of panic buy-in. So I had already got this guy lined up as a possible midfield player. Okay, he looks a part. He really does. I'd been watching him for since about the end of last season. I come across him in my scout reports, so I had been sort of keeping tabs on him, and he was so cheap in the end. I couldn't believe it. So that was pretty much a straight swap for Luis Fernandez. Then this guy came up on a scout report, could play all across the back, so I thought that's cover for him because Medros went earlier in the season here. He went off to Nottingham Forest, and that was one of my covering players. Then I signed this guy from, where did I get him from? Aston Villa. Okay, he was a bargain, or was he? No, I paid too much money for him, I think, this one. But he could do a job through the middle. And then this guy come up available towards the end of the transfer window. My scout, well, it wasn't a scout, it was an agent offered me this guy. I had a look at him, and I thought, you know, I'm going to have a piece of that. That's going to really bolster my midfield up, because I'm looking to replace Clarkson. Yeah, I've got good rotational attacking players. I'm getting there with the defence. My goalie's been absolutely fantastic. Bustos, I can't believe how well he's playing. And I wanted extra cover in the midfield. All well and good, you might say. And then, bang. Trifkovic, you knew, was out with a broken leg, so that was one of my reasons for buying another midfield player. Brought Minamino in, straight out, damaged knee cartilage, 3 to 5 weeks. And Angrizola is out for 2 to 4 weeks with fractured ribs, which happened literally yesterday. It's going to be tough. Finance wise, we're not doing well this season. We've still got £11 million in the transfer budget. Not going to be really spending that, I don't think. We're going to try and get through this season now with what we got. Nearly £16 million in the bank. Got to make some money this year somehow. Not sure how we're going to do that. And like I said, the schedule today, Man City, Liverpool, it's going to be tough, and we need to be really looking to get European Conference League, I think, this season now as a realistic option. They're happy that we're competitive in the Carabao Cup. We lost 2-0 away at Sheffield United, but we were competitive, so that's all that matters. And yeah, that's where we're at, really, guys. It's just been one of those The last couple of games I was playing, it was just horrendous with the transfers going on as well. Totally decimated my team. Considering I've got a very young team anyway, I'm worrying now that we have got too much youth. 28 is my oldest player. I've got a couple of players 28. The rest of them are all kids, so I've got to hope they come of age really quick. So yeah, we're at home to Man City. We did well again. I think we get a draw with Man City last season, so we'll be looking to improve on that. Doing a double over the Manchester teams at this earlier stage of the season would be really nice. Whether we will or not remains to be seen. Action-packed couple of games. You know, the last hour of my save of this save that I played off camera, I've never had such a transfer window where players were wanting to go and come in. I had another one. The Teklik again was offered out, and I thought he was gone, and he turned it down. So that was good. So this is good news. Almada's back fit. The rest of them aren't. So my team has been really decimated of late with injuries. With a late game, so Liverpool are going from strength to strength here. So Man United's made a good recovery since we showed them how it was done. Today is going to be a fun day. So the team lineup. None of these are going to get back in. He's still injured, so I don't know why they said he's fit past the fitness test. He's still carrying the injury, and I've learnt my lesson with that from old. I don't know what I was doing there, guys. Have I got anyone to replace these? I've got Kay Gordon, and that's it. Struggling for fitness, struggling for players. We really are struggling now with the cover. So it's Bustos in goal, Ellison, Vergara, Bitshiabu, Kukoji. It's the same. This was solid last year till Vergara wanted to leave. Picardo's playing defensive midfield. Victorino and Ebert is our players in the central today. And then you got Ruiz, Kilame, who's playing quite well, and Joel up front as our three attacking players. So fingers crossed that this is gonna turn into a good game. And like I said, the last game was just injury after injury, just one after the other. It was just not good. Not good. Erling Haaland is still playing for them. Foden, Trincao, Camavinga, Bellingham, Rodri. Good God, this is a good side, isn't it? Okay, so been on a good run. Let's get out there and let's see what happens. And we still aren't quite, or are we? That looks quite a full stadium there. This is what we want to see week in, week out. Get the money in through the doors. It's going to be a tough one for sure. Yeah, this season I thought after the Man United game I thought we were in with a go here, but results have been a real struggle since. Yeah, I've really struggled to get any form out of the team at all. They're not, and of course all the disruption through injuries and that doesn't help. And there you go. And this is what we do. We have possession. We give the ball away, and then Haaland's in behind us, and oh, he hit the bar. And sometimes I think we try to play too fast, but that's the way I like to play, and as we get better it'll be better, I guess. And there you go, another good opportunity on the attack there, and we've given the ball away, and this is all down, I think, to new players. And Ellis has done well there, but then he's made a silly mistake, and we're 1-0 down. We're 1-0 down, that simple, and it's mistake after mistake after mistake. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Initially Ellison done really well here, and then he just puts his foot on the ball and gives it back, and they miss out Haaland, and Trincao tucks it in at the back post. No challenge, no. Oh, it's disheartening. And oh, what do you know, another of my signings is injured. Bit of a worry, guys. Bit of a worry at the minute. We're having a tough time of it. I'm just hoping this is but red straight away. That's a bit of a worry. That's going to be a few weeks, isn't it? Well, it might be 1 to 3 days if I'm lucky, but and, you know, this does worry me at the minute. I want to play out, I really do, but Ebert, it's meant to be a good signing, but he's made a lot of mistakes in the game and a half that he's played for us. A lot of wayward passing, and there you go again. Oh, thank God Picardo was switched on there. And silly mistakes at the moment. I'm gonna have to give them a focus because they really aren't. They're not going to like it, but they're really not doing very well at all here. And there's Ebert turns into trouble, and Haaland from 20 odd yards, and that's all down from us not being able to keep the ball, from giving it away, wayward passing. I love VAR. It gets involved when it doesn't need to, and then ignores the things that it should be looking at. And again, look, Ruiz, Ebert, and he just put it on a plate for him, didn't he? Here, mate, run through on this. And this is a worry, because we don't look like at the moment we're a team that can turn things around. So this is gonna be sorted out. This is just not good enough. I'm gonna demand more straight away here, but I can't risk going anything other than balanced at the minute, because this team is quite capable of putting 7 or 8 goals on us, mind. And Calamay, it's the first time we've had a highlight where we've actually got into the box, had a good cross, but the goalie got a hand on it. Ruiz pushed off the ball a bit there. That's the first real chat. We're at home and we're just not doing anything. And this is a worry again. They look good, don't they? When I read the team sheet out, I was thinking we're in trouble here. And you're not seeing the mistakes from them that we make. They're typical Pepe. Is it still Pep in charge there? Typical Pep team if it is. And if it isn't, whoever's got them, there you go, that's 3. And let's hope that one is offside. I'm thinking this will be disallowed. Oh my word alive. Only just. And the biggest problem for me is these 2 games back to back. This could absolutely annihilate our morale. We had a team chat already about how it's going, and there you go, another cracking tackle, but they pick up the ball every single time. It's very rare you get a turnover after tackling. I'd like to see that change in the next version of the game for sure, because it is frustrating when the guys get back and make the tackle and you've got them in as ball winning midfielders and whatnot, and they do. They win the ball off the end. Oh, another bad pass. Oh, very slack on the ball here, and oh dear. What can I say, guys and girls? I mean, you've just got to sit and enjoy the Man City play, haven't you? I mean, look how they're carving us apart. And I don't think we're really a bad team. I think the injuries for a game against Man City for a team like Blackburn are too much. We just can't. There's nothing we can do about it. You know, we haven't got the depth here to do anything, and I've missed the substitution window, so I'm mainly looking to save some players for the next game here, because this game's gone. I was going to have a look at him, Watson. I've already made my changes. Sorry, I forgot I had an injury, didn't I, right at the start. So yeah, so it's just seeing out time here. We're 3-0. Hoping it doesn't get too embarrassing. Haaland's through again, and he can score from all of these. Bustos, and I feel for Bustos because he's only a 2.5-star goalkeeper, but he has been absolutely fantastic. He really has. Not sure what happened there, guys. I must have pressed instead of balanced. I must have just caught the tactics. And we've seen it out 3-0. Not the best. They're going to be training tomorrow. Give them a bit of grief because we didn't turn up, and we were our own biggest enemies there. We gave the ball away for free. And that's just, we're lucky to stay 7th. Well, we may drop out, but yeah, not a great start to the episode, guys. Maybe I'm going to have to start coming and just videoing lesser teams. I tried to make them a bit interesting with the top sides, but all you see is me down in the dumps because we get our butts handed to us. So anyway, our next game is, believe it or not, Liverpool away. Glutton for punishment that I am. And we'll be back in a week to have a look at that. And we've made the trip across country then to Anfield for our away trip to Liverpool today. The injury, Kukolj, or Nicola, whatever you want to call him, was a torn hamstring. 7 to 10 weeks. Just can't cut a break at the minute. So yeah, that's going to mean a bit more disruption. Luckily we have got changes for that, but as you can see, I'm struggling for fit players now. All of a sudden, I've bragged in the first episode that we finally had complete cover across the team, and the game was listening to me because it's put that right straight away. So I've got Minino out for 2 to 4 weeks. Trick off it, he's still out for quite a while yet. 7 weeks and 4 months with a broken leg. Anguizzola, our new centre half, fractured ribs, 8 days and 2 weeks. These are just small injuries. This guy's fit enough to play 45 minutes or so, but I don't like playing them when they're not fit because they don't play at what they're capable of. It's alright if you're struggling for a team, but we'll limp through. And I've upset Joel. He's a star player and he's not good enough to be a star player, so I have lowered his status and he's thrown the toys out of the pram. And happy that his agreed playing time has been changed from being an important player. So these things happen, I guess, in football. So this is pretty much the team that's got it all to do at Anfield. Okay, there's nobody to bring in. So we got Bustos in goal. Ellison, Vergara, Bicciabu, Ferroli comes back in as left back. So that is pretty much a back four for most of last season. Picardo's playing in his usual holding midfield role. Ibert and Victorino is the two centre midfield players. Calamai and Ruiz wide players with Joel up front. And yeah, wish us luck I think today, because this could become the most goals conceded in one episode for the save. I think we've already got 3 or 4, haven't we, against Man City. And yeah, so let's look at the Liverpool side. Eddie Howe is managing Liverpool. Alisson in goal. Konate still here. Nunes is still here. Elliott. Mudrik's here. Surprised at that. Nunes, sorry, is that's who I was thinking of. Jota, Nunes. It's quite a different team to what they usually have, so, or what I'm used to seeing anyway. So this is going to be hands in the pockets, I think. Nobody expects a result. We don't. Whatever we get is a bonus. They're on a good run. We were on a goodish run till the Man City game. And yeah, we're going to struggle to come away with our heads held high out of this one, I'm sure. So we've already dropped down to 8th, which I'm expecting to drop out of the European places today, but we're only 8 games in, so I'm hoping we can rally some. Man City are just on fire, aren't they, at the minute? They really are. And oh, that's a nice bit of play there. Kalame wings the ball, he usually gives it away. Joel did give it away. Ebert out wide to Ruiz. Can Ruiz get this into the box? He hasn't. There's nobody there. It's cleared by the Liverpool team. But a bit more fire in fighting us there than what we had against Man City. But that could all... I'm under no illusions, guys. This is going to be... and that's good play by Ferroli out to Calamé again, but he's given that away. Made that easy, didn't he? His close in control there was very poor. Long ball over the tops, found us out, and we're 1-0 down. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I'm hoping he's offside. I really am. I think he might have been, but you can't rely on that, can you? You've got to... And it is offside. Bit of a let off there, guys, I thought, because it looked... they've given him offside, haven't they? I'm guessing, or maybe from the start, I don't know. But anyway, it doesn't count. So there it is. And again, we've been putting in a lot of work on the training ground here this week with ball retention and passing and stuff, and you wouldn't notice it, would you? So we are 1-0 down now. Liverpool have decided that rather than risk playing the ball over the top, we just shoot it straight through the centre of the defence. And look at that hole there, right through the middle, and bang, Bustos could do nothing about that at all. Dear oh dear oh dear. I don't know what to say, guys. I like to sort of natter through the games, but at the moment I don't know, I was unlucky. I just don't know what to say. The team has been decimated with the transfer to our best player. Really didn't want to lose him. I didn't think he was £47 million good, but I got that wrong. We brought in players to do it, to cover it, and it's just injuries have totally decimated us at the moment. Sorry guys, I had a coughing fit halfway through there. You haven't missed a lot, to be honest, other than a lot of build-up play by them. I had a tickly throat, and I thought I could hold it to the end of the game, and I couldn't. That's well defended, but well cleared there, I guess. But we're not getting a second ball, are we? And that's a good challenge. And oh, I thought we were going to sneak that, and we have this, but a long ball up to Joel. Joel isn't going to bother with that. It's been a trait of this save that my front guys wear their diving boots and they don't get off the ground when they're challenging for the ball. I'm going to look for a 7-foot stone. That's a penalty. Oh, Victorino, why? Oh dear, oh dear. Like it's not hard enough when you're playing Liverpool at Anfield. You go and kick their player down in the box. So we're going to have to now demand more. I can't go off balance because do you remember after the first game I actually thought that this was a season we might be in with a shout after showing Man United the way, and it's been a slow downhill drop since then until the last two games when we've fallen off the edge of the precipice, and here we are. That's a cracking ball over the top. If Ruiz can put this away, which he hasn't. And we've just plunged down into the depths of, and this could turn into an horrendous, you know, the knock-on effect of these results could haunt us for the rest of the season. I've got to be honest, I've seen it before where you lose everything. And who else have I got in danger of being booked? Joel. I think Joel's time at the club could well be over because he didn't like, he's not been great. He's not, I mean, even today he hasn't turned up, has he? 6.2. This is the Premier League. You don't play 6.2 in the Premier League, because if you do, you don't stay in the Premier League. It's simple as that. So we're finally going to get a look at Watson. Okay, he wants to be a deep lying playmaker, so we'll give him that. Let's see how it goes. And Hanson, we know all about him. He's a good player, but whether he'd do it for us in a central midfield, so I can't stand him being wrong colours. I'm not sure he wants to be. He does. He wants to be a box to box, but I'm tempted to go roaming playmaker and just see whether that causes Liverpool any problems. In a land wants to be. He is training as my ball winning midfielder, so he can stay there, but we're going to defend. Okay. So that's it, all done at 73 minutes, and I'm really clutching at straws, really, guys. I don't think we've got anything in our arsenal to trouble, Liverpool, at the moment. I mean, it's ripped. I thought that I've got the cover in the midfield to do what I've just done, which is change the midfield with 70 minutes gone. I haven't got the players there to come in and play 90 minutes there at the same level. Oh, I thought that was going to find the top corner. Let's go a bit more for the last 10 minutes, but that's game over, isn't it? 2-0. Better than I was expecting. I've got to be honest. I thought we were going to get our butts handed to us big time. So the away game, you can be a little bit more... Home games you have to be hard on them, I find. And away games you can be a little bit more, come on guys, unlucky. You know, but this is a worry now. It really is. Frustrating, guys. Frustrating. Hard episode. 2 difficult games to play on camera and keep smiling, which I tried to do, but not very well. You all know by now I'm an awful loser. There we got more money going out. That's alright, I don't mind paying him more money. And yeah, things aren't looking great at the minute. We really do need... The only thing that worries me about this is they just want to be a mid-table side. I'm hoping that changes as the years come up. I'm contracted till next year. I'm in a position now where I absolutely love this Blackburn team. We've built a fantastic team, and it's going to take another season or two. I was hoping it would come to fruition this season, but it hasn't yet. So where are we coming back? Because if I don't decide this now, I think we're going to come back for the Newcastle-Everton game. Okay, so Newcastle are going to be top. Well, they're 6th, and Everton are 13th. That gets us through to almost the end of the year, and then what we'd do is oh, I can't wait for that episode, guys. Well, we've just done Liverpool, Man City, haven't we? And we did Man U at the start, so we'll probably do Man U, Arsenal, maybe Wolves, Fulham, depending on how the season's going. We'll see, because there's no point coming just see us getting our butts handed to us. But our fixture lists aren't very kind, are they? There's a month of games there, and it's going to really... That's Christmas as well. Talk about ruining everybody's Christmas. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please leave us a like and a subscription, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.